Even when money is low, your purpose doesn't change. It just becomes even more important. As a gifted and talented, exceptional parent, whatever you're skilled with, an architect, a business professional, a teacher, an artist, your creativity, your vision, and problem solving skills extend far beyond the structures you design, businesses you build, or students you educate. They also shape the foundation of your life. Your purpose isn't just about contributing to your network, it's about building a future that aligns with your values, provides security for your family, and allows you. Welcome to the Simple Money Systems. This is the go-to podcast for exceptional women who are eager to pay off their debt and live a fearless, meaningful life with confidence and joy. Hi, Diana Gallas here. I am a mom to a special needs child, a caregiver to a loved one, and the host of this show for you, who is determined to break free from debt without sacrificing what you value most. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable, like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up those sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom land with confidence. I earned degrees in business and accounting, worked in executive offices, and gained tons of experience handling small business finances. I even started several businesses ventures along the way. But you know what? None of that taught me more about life resilience and true purpose than being a mom to my son, Dave. His journey with a phenomenal and unique diagnosis, what the world calls Down syndrome, has been my greatest teacher, far beyond anything a classroom or boardroom ever could. See, the thing is, all my vast business knowledge is great. I contributed to other businesses owners, but my dilemma was how to bring my knowledge and experience to benefit my son Dave. How it can help me to raise him successful, prosperous, and independent. I prayed for vision, wisdom, and the right circumstance in my life to activate my gifts and talents. So, Dave, my son, empowered and fueled inside of me my fighter. This is the first thing I declared when he was born, that I will fight for him. And you know what? As Dave was growing up and continued missing all typical kids' milestones during early childhood and then during school age, he emboldened me and taught me about resilience, kindness, perseverance, and joy than I ever thought possible. Raising Dave and taking care of him, of course, has its challenges, but the rewards are immeasurable. Like somebody said, having a child with Down syndrome is like taking the scenic route. It might take a little longer, but the view is well worth it. Early on, I knew Dave would not be able to earn income and provide for himself. He would never be able to stand for himself, and his voice would never be heard. Dave would not survive on his own, and I would never be empty nester. And back then, I knew exactly what my role was, and still is today. I would be the one to provide for my son, to be his advocate, his protector, and his voice. I became the bridge between Dave and the world around him. I also realized that my journey would be nothing like I expected. It's been unpredictable, often challenging, but never boring. Each step forward has pushed me in ways I didn't foresee, but it's all been worth it. So, diving deep into my son's life and my own and our future together, I found something precious. I discovered something I also would never imagine. Like Neil Marcus once said, quote, disability is not a brave struggle or courage in the face of adversity. Disability is an art. It's an ingenious way to live. End of quote. Neil Marcus lived with dystonia, a neurological movement disorder. So I discovered a fresh canvas was presented to me, and I was and am today an artist, creator with unlimited opportunities. I felt so free to dream big, pursue love, happiness by engaging and putting to work my gifts and talents. And Dave became one of the gifts I accepted to drive me and to give me new ideas, to empower me, to validate myself of what I am doing is enriching to myself and to so many others. And friend, I truly hope my message reaches you and resonates with you as well. And I know you're out there today trying to figure out your life with special challenges, whether you're going through any kind of limitations that life puts you on. I just want you to know that you are the master of unlocking your own strength and potential. Your journey may look different, but that doesn't make it any less meaningful or powerful. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to rise, and to prove, most importantly to yourself, that you are capable, resilient, and worthy of every joy life has to offer. Keep going, keep believing, and never forget that you're not alone. Friend, you are seen, you are valued, and you are more powerful than you know. You may think that, well, these are all beautiful words, but how to put it in practice? How to make it real? And you might think that you're out of your financial resources. You do not have extra time on your hands, and you feel consumed by your own predicament. You feel confused and overwhelmed. I know you're feeling stuck, unsure of how to get out and gain control over your life. Is that what you think? You've got some ideas, but with everything going on, it feels impossible to sit down and make sense of it all. Here's the solution. Start with unlocking your finances. Debt-free budgeting is a 6-week framework to help you create a custom budget and turn your finances to push you to your next goal. In just 6 weeks, you'll gain clarity. You'll know exactly how much money you're making and where it's going. And by week 4, you'll have a complete, actionable budget. If you're tired of wasting time being confused about where to start, this is the answer. It is simple, effective, and super affordable. So act now. Visit my website at dianagalas.com. It's DIANAGALAS.com and enroll in debt-free budgeting course. Or scroll down to the show notes, click the link and apply for the course. And friend, if you're unsure, if you have questions about the course or where to start, or if even we can work together, I encourage you to book a 15-minute call today. Just go to the show notes below this episode and book your clarity call or your breakthrough call. Let's see if this is the right fit for you. When Dave was born 22 years ago, we lived on a very small budget, trying to meet ends on one income after I became at home mom. Because it was my greatest prayer to raise my small four kids with their mom around. And then raising a child with Down syndrome on a small budget, it seemed daunting at first. But I knew it's definitely possible to thrive in this situation. So I focused on purpose, embracing joy in the little things, and build a fulfilling life because I've always believed, and still do, that both my child and I deserve happiness no matter the circumstances. And I want you to remember, it's not about how much money you have, but the love and care you provide in your purpose-driven finances that truly matters. Now, my friend, I want to share 3 key steps that will bring you closer to living a purpose-driven life. Let's start with number 1. Identify your purpose and goals. Even when money is low, your purpose doesn't change. It just becomes even more important. As a gifted and talented, exceptional parent, whatever you're skilled with, an architect, a business professional, a teacher, an artist, your creativity, your vision, and problem solving skills extend far beyond the structures you design, businesses you build, or students you educate. They also shape the foundation of your life. Your purpose isn't just about contributing to your network, it's about building a future that aligns with your values, provides security for your family, and allows you to leave a meaningful legacy. So, what are you working toward? Maybe it's financial stability. So, you want to provide consistent care, therapy, and resources for your child without the stress of financial strain. Perhaps it's debt freedom, so you can break free from limitations and have more choices in how you design your career and personal life. Or maybe in this season, your focus is simply making it through each month with less stress while still honoring your passion for medical or a business field and ensuring your child has everything he needs. Now, define what truly matters to you. Is it having the flexibility to take on meaningful projects that fulfill you rather than just those that pay the bills? Is it creating a home environment that supports both your professional growth and your child's development? Is it ensuring that your financial decisions today lead to long-term peace of mind, even if sacrifices are necessary right now? By grounding yourself in your deeper purpose. You can approach financial decisions with clarity. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by scarcity, you can make intentional choices that align with both your creative ambitions and your child's needs. Your gift as an, let's say, architect is seeing potential where others see obstacles. Apply that same vision to your finances, knowing that even in this challenging season, you are designing a life that is both resilient and deeply meaningful. Now, step number 2, maximize every dollar with a simple money system. When money is tight, every dollar has a mission. Kind of like a little financial soldiers working together to keep your life running smoothly. And your job? Just be the commander in chief of your budget and make sure every dollar is pulling its weight. That means setting up a bare bones budget. Only the essentials get a seat at the table, right? Think of it as a VIP list. Food, shelter, utilities, and transportation make the cut, while anything non-essential takes a backseat for now, right? Okay, but here's where it gets fun. Stretching your money doesn't have to feel like a punishment. Get creative. Meal planning isn't just about eating cheap. It's about making your groceries work smarter, right? Not harder. Maybe it's turning last night's roasted chicken into today's tacos and tomorrow's soup. How about negotiating bills? Channel your inner smooth talker and call up service providers. You'd be surprised how many discounts are just waiting to be claimed. Most importantly, keep an eye on where your money is actually going. Tracking your spending isn't about guilt-tripping yourself. It's about knowing exactly what's happening so you can stay in control. Think of it like checking your GPS. You wouldn't take a road trip without knowing where you're headed, right? Same with your money. A little focus now means less stress and more financial breathing room down the road. And trust me, even in tight times, you've got this. Friend, do you have questions you kept for some time about managing your money? Drop your comments in our private Simple Money Systems Facebook group. And how to connect? Simply check the show notes link right below this episode or feel free to email me at diana@dianagalas.com. It's Diana at dianagalas.com. I would love to bring some light to those shaded financial areas. Now, let's look into step number 3. Friend, stay resilient and keep moving forward. Tough times don't last, but your determination, that's rock solid. Think about it. You've made it through challenges before, and you'll do it again. The key is to take small, steady steps in the right direction. No, you don't need to have it all figured out overnight. But each tiny step forward, whether it's setting aside just a few dollars, saying yes to a small side gig, or even asking for help when you need it, adds up over time. And here's the thing, progress is progress, right? No matter how small. Paid off a bill? Celebrate it. Stuck to your budget for a week? That's a win. Picked up an extra shift, sold something you no longer need, or even just said no to an unnecessary expenses. That's momentum, my friend. These little victories remind you that you are still in control, even when money is tight. And most importantly, remember that this is temporary. It's a season, not a life sentence. And while it's easy to get caught up in the stress, shifting your focus to your bigger purpose changes everything. You're not just surviving, you are building. You're laying the foundation for a more stable, fulfilling, and financially free future. Keep your eyes on that vision. And by staying focused, thinking strategically, and refusing to give up, you can power through financial struggles with your purpose and goals still intact. You've got resilience in your bones, creativity in your mind, and strength in your heart. And this challenge is just another stepping stone on the way to something greater. Keep going, my friend, because you're closer than you think. Thriving on a small budget while raising a child with Down syndrome isn't about how much money you have. It's about how you choose to use what you have. It's about prioritizing what truly matters: purpose, love, and support. Every family's journey is unique, and so is yours. No matter what challenges you face, whether it's financial struggles, missed milestones, or moments of doubt, you are not alone. See, what may feel like an obstacle today can become an opportunity for growth, love, and strength tomorrow. You have everything you need inside you to navigate this path with resilience, creativity, and unwavering love for your child. I want you to remember, dear friend, progress isn't measured by keeping up with others. It's about embracing your own journey, celebrating every small victory, and knowing that you're doing an incredible job. You're an exceptional. Your child is amazing. And together, you can create a beautiful, fulfilling life, one built on love, hope, and unshakable determination. Friend, I am so glad you invested your time today listening Simple Money Systems podcast. And I enjoyed so much recording this episode because I know you need to hear it. Now, I want you to discover a new level of your role in your child's life. I really want you to shift your way of looking at being a special needs mom. You are the mom of special abilities with a special calling that puts you in a place of where you encourage and empower so many others by embracing and serving your child. Just imagine when your voice is heard and your talents are put to work to make not just your life fulfilling and enjoyable, but also the life of your child, your family, and people all around the world today and right now. Also, become an insider by signing up to my weekly email with new episodes, tips, and tricks on budgeting and new offers. Go to my website at dianagales.com or right below this episode at the show notes. Click the link and connect. I'm right here, available for you. Friend, start implementing these 3 steps today that I just covered in this episode. Step number 1, identify your purpose and goals. Number 2, maximize every dollar with a simple money system. And number 3, stay resilient and keep moving forward. And friend, if you find here some tips and useful ideas, maybe some encouragement to push you forward, or if you feel stretched or challenged, can I ask you a favor? Please leave a 5-star review on the Simple Money Systems Apple podcast. Just scroll down a few episodes for the review section. I am thrilled to know that this episode helped you start a confident, debt-free life, inspiring me to bring even more topics on how to make your money life simple and enjoyable. And let your friend hear it. Share this episode with a mom who has a child with disability. Bless her with this amazing podcast. And I'll leave you with a quote by Robert M. Hensel, who was born with spina bifida, but never let it define his potential. Quote, I choose not to place DIS in my ability. And so you, my friend, take a good care, and I talk to you next week. Thank you for tuning into the Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful, and I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving a path of precious gems for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Take a good care of yourself, and I meet you right back here at the Simple Money Systems, where your financial freedom journey begins.